Hello guys, it's Dale here with a new day trading analysis. Today I'll talk about the British pound US dollar and about a trade that I had yesterday on the British pound US dollar, and also about a new support that has formed here and that I think is worth looking into. So first let's check out the trade from yesterday. The trade from yesterday was a short from here. It was published here on TradingView, and also I sent that in an email yesterday, so hopefully you knew about this resistance and you are trading it. It was based on this volume cluster right here, and yesterday the price hit that level, the beginning of that volume cluster, and immediately after the price hit the level, there was a very nice reaction. So I hope you guys were trading that. Currently this level is valid no longer because it got tested right here, so I won't be trading this one anymore. Alright, I only trade first tests, and the test occurred in here yesterday. So that's for that resistance we had here on the British pound. Oh, I haven't mentioned that, but we are looking at 30-minute time frame. Alright, that's my favorite time frame for doing intraday analysis. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk about the new support that I have on the British pound. New support is in here, and it is at 1.2024. This one is based on my favorite volume profile setup, which is called the volume accumulation setup. With this setup, what you want to see is a rotation, like in here. And after the rotation, you want to see aggressive trend activity. Exactly like in here. This is very aggressive trend activity, especially this first green candle. That's very aggressive buying activity, telling us that institutions were active here, they were aggressive here, and they were pushing the price actively upwards. So if you see this pattern on your chart, then the next thing you want to do is look into the volume distribution within the rotation area. Ideal way to do this is use my flexible volume profile indicator. I coded this indicator for various platforms. Right now I'm on TradingView platform, so I'm going to show you here. And you want to see how the volumes were distributed here before this strong up move. So as you can see, the heaviest volumes were traded in here, and this is where you want to trade from. What I also like to do is move the profile only to the last part of the rotation before the up move. In this case, the heaviest peak of that volume zone is in here. That's why I have that level. Alright, if I was using the flexible volume profile like this, it would be slightly higher, but it doesn't matter that much because those two areas are still very close. Now, what I also like to do is place the entry point at the beginning of that heavy volume zone. In this case, it would be somewhere in here, but I also need to think about where I place my stop loss. In this case, the stop loss would need to be behind the heavy volume area. So at least somewhere in here, which is around 20 pips. You can also place the stop loss behind the heavy volume area and also below a swing point. This is the swing point. So another viable stop loss would be in here. And this one is pretty wide. It is almost 40 pips, which is quite a lot. That's why I tend to place the entry point a little bit lower to make that stop loss a little bit tighter, because I don't really want to trade intraday trades with like 60 pip stop loss. Alright, so because of the stop loss placement, I decided to move the entry point a little bit lower than I would normally place that, And also there's one more reason, and the thing is that I like to watch a place where the aggressive trend activity started. That's this candle, and this candle started in here, not in here. So I tend to move the entry point a little bit lower, because it's possible that buyers will start being active somewhere in here, not in here. So I need to think about all the possible scenarios. In this case, as you can see, it hasn't been as clear as I would like it to be, but this is my train of thoughts, and this is where I placed the level. So we will see how it goes. What we need to do now is just wait for the pullback to that level, and hopefully buyers who are accumulating their long positions in here and who push the price upwards will become active again, and they'll try and push the price upwards, right? Because they should defend this heavy volume zone, which is clearly important for them because they placed a lot of their longs here. So that's why the price should react here. By the way, there are a couple of things that I like about this level and that adds strength to the level. This level is currently at the point of control of this week. Let me move this profile a little bit to the left so you can see the gray profile here. The gray profile, that's a weekly profile. It shows volume distribution of this current week, and it shows the big picture. And currently, this is the weekly point of control, right? Which means the heaviest volumes throughout this current week were traded here, and that adds strength to our level. Another thing that I like here is the development of the first deviation of the VWAP. That's this gray line. Price tends to react to those gray lines, especially if you combine that with heavy volume zones. Currently this gray line is at our level, so that's what I like. Obviously it's moving, so it's not guaranteed that it will stay around the level at the time of the pullback. But if it does stay somewhere in the area around that level, if the first deviation stays somewhere close, then it will definitely add strength to the level. Alright, so that's my take on the British pound. Oh, by the way, there's also one strong level in here. I was talking about this level also in one of the videos which I sent you. This one still hasn't been tested, so it is still good to trade. As you can see, I still have it on my chart. It was based on those volumes, and if there is a pullback to it at some point in the future, then I think there'll be a reaction. Alright, so that's about the British pound. Now, if you guys are interested in learning all there is about volume profile trading, then what I recommend is visiting my website. This is it, trader-dale.com. Currently, I'm running a special sale, which is 52% discount on my educational and indicator packs. So if you want to get them, then click this button which says Browse Courses, and it will take you to this page where you can check out my courses. This one is called the Elite Pack and focuses on volume profile trading. And this one is called the Oriflow Pack, and it focuses on day trading using Oriflow. There are videos which you can watch that will show you everything that's included in those packs. Alright. Also, as you can see, we have a quick chat in here. So if you guys have any questions, you are welcome to use the quick chat and you'll have your answers real quick. Alright. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you in some next video, or if you decide to join one of our courses, then I'll see you in the members area. So see you next time, and until then, happy trading.